Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, Busey Bank. Busey, your dream, our promise. Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wernette, and I'm joined now by Patty Lindstrom and Councilwoman Patty Gustin, representing the Naperville Sister Cities Foundation. So welcome. Nice to have you guys with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Patty, we're going to start with you. What is the Sister Cities Commission?
We exist basically to form relationships with global reach in nature, communities that maybe have the opportunity to share in mutual ways, that there are opportunities from a youth and education standpoint, from a arts and culture standpoint, oftentimes from an economic development standpoint. And, you know, our commission has been in existence just about 25 years. We have two sister cities, Patzcuaro, Mexico, and Nitra, Slovakia.
Councilwoman Gustin, tell us a little bit about the foundation, because I think some people may have heard about the commission, but the foundation is maybe something they haven't heard about.
Well, and the foundation is the funding arm. Every good organization has to have funding to be able to get done what their mission is. And it's not no different with Sister Cities. So Sister Cities does have a foundation. That's their funding arm. Sister Cities is a very, very important commission, particularly as our community has become more widespread. I recently was in Nitra visiting with my family. Who would have thought? I wouldn't have thought 20 years ago that I would have ever been out of the country, let alone going to the sister city that is part of our city here in Naperville. Our students, our kids, our families are all becoming so much more international driven, and there's so much opportunity. There's opportunity of culture, cross cultures, also opportunity for education, blending education, learning from each other. There's opportunities even with police enforcement. I mean, we had one of our officers go to Nitra many years ago to kind of cross blend what's going on, what do you think, and particularly now in this day and age, it's very, very important to have those relationships, not only at a cultural level, but also an economic level. There's businesses that are all over the world, and so Naperville should be a leader in that also, and keep Sister Cities moving forward because of those opportunities that we already see just through normal life, through the way in which we all live our lives, particularly now with the internet. So that really affords us the opportunity, but we have to keep it focused on what Naperville wants and what the Sister Cities mission is and how it will benefit our community, let alone Nitra and the other sister cities that we embrace.
Okay. Now, I know, Patty, you've been involved for a little bit longer, and it has this whole international piece. So it's not just Naperville that does this. This is something that's done on a global basis. So talk a little bit about that.
So I believe that, having had a lot of global exposure through my work, my husband's work, and some work that I've done through Rotary with multiple countries, I think that there are opportunities that we have not advanced within Naperville. We have such a diverse population, and we have youth who are being globally exposed faster than any time before in history. And I think that gives us opportunity to involve the community and the school system to advance efforts that haven't been advanced before. So I feel like that Sister Cities has done a lot in the past, but there's much progress we can see going forward.
And she's right, because we just saw 30-something students from Nitra come and visit Naperville, and the mayor was kind enough to give them an honorary citizenship while they were here, which was amazing. And then I believe students from Nitra will be going to Nitra. So that's already, that blending, that cross-pollination is already happening here in our community, but keeping the Sister Cities Commission, I mean, they're the conduit that makes all of this stuff happen.
Kind of connects it. And really, I mean, as our kids are definitely, it's a global economy, it's a global world, and they need to be a part of that.
Right.
Now, you have a big event coming up, a big milestone coming up in 2018. So tell the viewers a little bit about that.
Well, we're about to celebrate our 25th anniversary of the relationship with Nitra, Slovakia. So we're in the front end of planning to see what we can do. There's back and forth exchange happening We hope to have some celebrations towards the end of the year. We have not outlined everything that we intend to do. We're working to see what funds are coming from the city, what funds we may get support other places, and what we may do through the foundation, because again, the foundation is the funding arm, and it hasn't been as active in the last few years as it maybe has been in the past, or some cities are. So,
well, then 2018 is a great rallying point, right?
Absolutely.
That's a great time to
Absolutely.
get
Yep. That is a very good point. Very good point.
It
Thank
truly
you.
is,
Yep.
and it's an opportunity. I mean, it's an opportunity to educate the community on what Sister Cities is, and get engaged. There are many opportunities on the Sister City Foundation. There's many opportunities on the Sister City Board. Even if you're not a board member, there's activities and events that are always, we always need people to help with. We were fortunate that Mayor Pradle had gone to Nitra 5 times in the past 25 years. So we were blessed that we had him be a leader in this event, in this mission, and it's just grown from there. I think more and more families are more international, where before it might have been just a public official who was more international.
Right, absolutely.
And another good example is just recently, and literally we haven't had the first formal meeting, but I've asked Mayor Chirico to allow us to have 5 high school liaisons. Each of the commissions have 3. And my purpose in that is to have one from each school so that we can have representation in all of the high schools. And those students are going to work with me to then we have a larger committee.
Okay.
So that they can be part of and can help us reach into the community. Of course, you get the youth involved, you get their parents involved, you get the word out, and it gives us kind of more feet on the street, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
As a liaison, I was ignorant to what the Sister Cities was about. So this really gives us a wonderful opportunity. And as you said, with the 25th anniversary coming up, it's just the right time.
If you would like to find out more about how you can get involved with the Naperville Sister Cities Foundation, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.